What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Chris Clark Podcast Show. Yeah, I know it's been a minute, and we still in the pandemic, but it's getting better, y'all. It's getting better. So hold on tight, keep the faith, man. This show, man, it's like a spontaneous show. I know I haven't done it in a while, but I got some things on my mind I just wanted to discuss. So, first of all, I just want to say, rest in peace to the great comic legend, Paul Mooney. I know I'm a week late, but I wanted to get that out there. Prayers up for his family, his friends, loved ones and everything. Paul was 79, I believe. Actually didn't know he was that old, but man, he looked good for his age, man. And, he changed the game with his raunchy, raunchy comedic styles, not caring. I was reading an article said Paul gave up fame to keep it real. And that he did. He said what was on his mind. He didn't care, about the consequences, what people thought, how it made him look. Definitely a funny guy. One of my all-time favorites. Love to listen to him. One thing I do regret, never got a chance to see him live. I had a few opportunities, but just didn't go that way to be able to sit and hear him live. So, shout out to, to the Mooney family and all the loved ones of Mr. Paul Mooney. Rest in peace, sir. And speaking of rest in peace, man, we had a tragic shooting over the weekend, right here in my hometown, Bridgeton, New Jersey, Goldtown to be, specific, over the weekend this past Saturday. 2 people lost their lives, 12 were injured. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said one or two are still, fighting for their lives. It was young people. It was at a birthday party, a 90s themed birthday party on Saturday. Some of the restrictions have been lifted, so people, having parties, haven't seen each other in over a year, and they're trying to get back together. People are getting vaccinated. They just trying to get back together, have a good time, and then this senseless crime, happened. I still live in the area, so it wasn't far from my house. It was, right around the corner from where my kids go to school. So it brings up the topic, man. What can we do? What can we do to stop it? To stop the violence? They haven't found any suspects yet. Nobody's talking. The no snitch code is playing into effect. And, I laugh because it's comical to me, man. Like, people are out here shooting, killing people, and people know stuff. They know who did it. And they're not saying anything. They're not telling because they want to abide by the no snitch code. Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. They're out here doing crimes, killing people. They're murdering young people. I believe the ages of the 2 people that died were, they said 30 years old and 25. Like, it's a one male, one female. Like, they're dying, man, and people not saying nothing. Like, they know what's going on. They know this, and they're not saying it. I mean, if you're listening to this and you know something, like, say something. We got to get these guys off the street. Guys, girls, whoever it was, people just having a good time and not, glad to see one another, dancing, eating good food. And out of nowhere, they said they came out the woods and just start shooting. People running around, not knowing where the bullets are coming from, just running around, just trying to be safe. It's just the grace of God that it was only 2 people that lost their lives. 'cause it could have been a lot more, a lot more. And, you know, it's what can we do? You know, what can we do to stop this? You know, I've seen some of the so-called activists of the neighborhood saying, you know, they're going to have meetings and, you know, they're going to put like basketball or sports or something into play. But it's like, is that enough? You know, is that enough? Like, you know, I had this conversation with my wife. Like, you know, it's good that we have sporting outlets for the youth, but it's a lot of these youth don't play sports. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to turn to the streets. You know, a lot of us come from broken homes. You know, we either live with the mom or the dad or the grandparents or the aunties or the uncles. Like, there's not a lot of families in the area, in my hometown, and all across the world too, all across America. It's not a lot of solid families, mom, dad, you know, together in the same house. You know, I take pride in that. Me and my wife, you know, all my kids are from the same woman. They all live under our roof. We all in the same house together. I take pride in that. You know, it's rough, man. It's rough. And these kids, they don't, you know, it's nothing. You know, the parents got to do what they got to do. They got to work. And these kids don't have nothing. They don't have no outlet. So they're going to the streets. The streets are showing, love, so to speak. So they're going out there and they're eating them up. And they're out here shooting, thinking it's cool. Taking people's lives, man. You know, they're out here just running these streets, talking back, being disrespectful, robbing, stealing, killing. So it's like, what more can we do? You know, and my thing is, had this conversation with some friends of mine a few months back. I think we need to set better examples. Like, our generation, are not parenting. We're trying to be friends. We're trying to be friends with our kids. And we're not parenting. You know, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool to hang out with your friends. I mean, your kids, and, you know, y'all go out and do stuff, hang out. But it's a line that can't be crossed from parenting to friendship. I love my kids. Love hanging out with them. Love when they want to hang out with me, when they want to, you know, tag along. You know, if I'm out doing the show, they want to ride, you know, just I'm going to the store. Hey, Dad, can I go with you? I love that. You know what I mean? But I let my kids know, look, I'm not your friend. I'm your father. You know, and it come to the point where, you know, I'm not going to let you, talk back. You know, there's consequences for that. You know, you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to be in my house doing what you want to do. You're not going to talk the way you want to talk. You're going to talk with some respect. I understand you get mad, you get angry, but you're still going to show respect to your mother and myself. You know, when you get grown and you get your own, then we can be friends. We can be the best of friends. You know, but that's when the relationship shifts. When you get of a certain age and you have your own, then our relationship can shift. Yeah, I'm still your father, but I can also be your friend then. But while you're a child living in my house, yes, I'm your father. I'm going to parent you. So don't get too comfortable thinking that, you know, you can talk the way you want to talk, do what you want to do, say what you want to say, you know, being disrespectful. I see the kids in my neighborhood, and I just see some of them just disrespecting their parents, and it just boils my blood. Just boils my blood, man. I'm like, yo, I could never do that to my mom. I won't even do that to my mom to the day. I'm a grown man. Got my own family, my own house, my own bills, and I will not even fix my mouth to disrespect my mom or my dad, and that's the type you gotta put it in them when they're young. Like, you can't wait till they're, of age, just teenager age and now preteen. Like, I seen 9, 10-year-olds and all that. Like, you got to get them young. You got to establish that respect level when they're young, when they're little young sponges, and they, look, no, that's wrong. I'm not saying here just start beating your kids for no reason because they looked at you funny. Nah, I talk to my kids, Hey, man, look, I understand. I was your age once. I understand what you're going through. You know what I mean? My mom, she ain't want to hear nothing. She just went upside my head. So I showed them that respect where, listen to them. Give me a reason why you did what you did. Tell me what's going on. What's going on with you? Are you hurting? Somebody bothering you? Somebody bullying you? Why are you acting out this way? Give me a reason before I get so upset where I got to do what I got to do. I take something away, maybe whoop you. Let's keep it real, Let me know. Like, some of these kids are hurting, man. They acting out. They need love. They need love in their life. And they getting love from the wrong places. But it starts with us, man. It starts with the parents, man. Like, I couldn't sit around and listen to my mom's conversation with her friends. I couldn't sit around and listen to adult conversation. There was a lot of things I ain't know what was going on till I got grown. But as a kid, my innocence was important to my mom and my aunts and the parents and stuff. It was like, nah, they ain't need to know. Like, I didn't know we was struggling as a kid. I didn't know, my mom, was struggling. 'Cause she held it from us. It wasn't our issue. It wasn't our problem. And we're allowing our kids to see that these days. We're allowing our kids to see us argue, fight. We're allowing our kids to see us hoeing. Going from man to man or woman to woman. We're allowing our kids to see this. We're allowing our kids to watch certain things and listen to certain music. Talk a certain way. Oh, that's cute. Watch my baby. Watch my baby. We recording them on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook. Watch my baby. Yeah. She said a little cut. No. Your kids shouldn't be talking like that. 'Cause you know what that turns in? They start talking to you like that. Then they start talking to other adults like that. And we all know, especially us as black people, this world will eat you up. This world will eat you up. What we think is cute in our household and our kids doing, these police out here, they not playing games. And it's crazy because they don't want us to whoop our kids, but they whooping them. Thinking about this party that with a shooting there, all I could think about, man, what if my kids was out there? My daughter be 16 years old this year. My oldest son turning 13. I got my youngest son turning 11 this year. What if they was at this party? Thank God they wasn't. I don't know what I would have did. I don't know what I would have did. Just sitting here thinking about, these kids, they out here just having fun, good time. Somebody come and ruin it. Think about these parents going through, whether your child died or not. They was in the area, in there. Someone got hurt. Some got hurt from just people trampling on them, running. But like I said, man, it starts with us. It starts with us, man. We gotta set examples for the youth. We got to. We gotta watch the way we walk, the way we talk. Because we can't just keep telling, this is a new generation, y'all. We can't keep telling these kids like our parents did, oh, do what I say, not what I do. We can't tell them that. Can't tell them that no more. You got to do what I do. And that's what they're doing. They're doing what we're doing. And if we're not there, we're not present, we're not showing them love, then they're going to find it somewhere else. They're going to find it on the TikToks, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Snapchats, the YouTubes. That's where they're going to find it at. And then we sit there where we went wrong. We're not present, man. I know money makes the world go round. We need money to take care of people, but man, money is not that important, especially when it comes to family. Like, these kids need us. They need our presence, man. They need our support. They need our love. And they ain't even got to be your kids. Be somebody else's kids. I got so many kids that's not mine that's watching me. And I realize that that's a responsibility on me. I got to walk a certain path because I got people watching me, not just my 3 children. I got other people, kids. I got nieces and nephews. I got kids in the neighborhoods. I got kids across the country. I have a responsibility. I got to show my sons how to treat a woman by showing them, by me treating their mother right. That's how I got to show my sons. I got to love my wife to show my daughter how a woman should be loved. That's responsibility that come with having kids and being around kids. So when they grow up, yeah, I seen Mr. Chris, man. He was always there for his kids. Yeah, he did his thing, the comedy and the plays and all that. But when his kids need him, he was there. And when his wife need him, he was there. That's a good family, man. I want to do that. I got uncles and stuff I looked up to. Big brother, big cousins that I looked up to. It just weren't my parents. A lot of us come from broken homes, so we know what it's like to have, to live that broken life. Why do we want that for our kids? Why? I get it though. I get it. Sometimes you can't be together. You can't stay with the baby dad. You can't stay with the baby mom. I get it. But the kids, man, they don't deserve it. Y'all can't get along, but they ain't got nothing to do with the kids. Y'all can still love the kids. Stop holding these kids from their dad. Stop holding these kids from their mom. Stop talking about their dad or their mom in front of them. Stop. It hurts kids. Regardless what y'all going through, the kids, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know that. They don't need to be a part of that. All they need to know is mom and dad still love you. Mom and dad still gonna be here for you. Mom and dad, we're not together or whatever. I don't care if it's a one night stand. It's a baby involved. Hey, that's your responsibility. Love on them, man. That's what they need. They need love. They need love, whether it's nurturing love, unconditional love, tough love. They need it. They need to know we care. And we just can't tell them not to do something. Cause they see the life, man. And a lot of times they don't understand that, this life that the rappers and entertainers using, a lot of that stuff is fantasy. They think it's real. Cause there's nobody here to tell them that it's not. You know? So we got to start with us. Gotta start with us. We gotta do better, y'all. This generation is watching us and they're going crazy. They're going crazy. We gotta change our ways. We gotta change the way we walk, we talk. Keep these kids out of grown folks' business. Keep them out of our business. They shouldn't be right up under us. Well, you shouldn't be gossip anyway, you know. But if you are, they shouldn't be right up under you gossiping. Cause kids talk too. Kids talk. Yeah, I heard my mom say this. I heard my dad say this. I seen it, man. I seen it. I had to check a couple kids for that stuff. Like, look, you don't know what you're talking about. I think you might have heard your mom wrong. You might have heard your dad wrong. Then I got to go to the parents. Hey, man, you know your son out here, your daughter out here talking. Oh, yeah. They said they heard it from you. Oh, I ain't know they was. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But look, they need us, obviously. But they need love, man. We got to show them love. We got to lead by example. Got to. You know what I mean? So that's my show for today, y'all. I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. It just, hurts my heart what happened right here in my hometown over the weekend. Like I said, man, they still looking for suspects. If you know something, please contact, the Bridgeton Police Department, state troopers, let them know, what you seen or what you heard, so we can get these suspects and get them off the street, because they committed murder. They took lives. They hurt people, and love on your kids, love on your family, love on your loved ones, because we don't know when we going to check out, man. We don't know. If you ain't talked to somebody in a while, call them up. Squash that petty beef. Squash it. It ain't worth it. I'm not saying y'all got to be all lovey-dovey back again, but hey, that's how your heart heals, when you forgive. Forgive them. Tell them you love them. Move on. That's my show, y'all. I'm Chris Clark. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.